Well, it looks like it happened again.
You guys might have heard about this game, 1348 Ex Voto.
That's what it's called, 1348 Ex Voto. Oof. You know what's funny? I don't even think the player count has hit the title, so there's that.
So it's been in the news for a while now, but it just had its
pretty funny.
Official release yesterday. This game is a game where you play as Knight Errant Eta on a quest to save her lesbian lover. So far, reviews are mixed, and the player count is only slightly over.
We've gotten so many wish lists. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let's check it right now. Oh no. 212 players right now with a 24-hour peak of 400. With an all-time peak of 427. This game is an absolute failure. Oh, dude, the Steam Hub followers has more. This has more followers than the game has players. That's not good. I wonder what the cope is going to be. So what's the cope? No. It was really good. It's not the weekend yet, right? It ain't the weekend yet.
For 400, not a great start. Criticism such as the game feels really buggy and it can't be recommended in its current state.
Buggy? Are you kidding me?
State that it's not tactical and it's not.
Of course they didn't finish it.
Fun. Even this one talks about how they so wanted the game to do well, but they go on to list a number of issues.
That's with the 4092. Dang. That's
similarly rough. Talking about bugs, clunky combat, boring gameplay, stuff like that. But the reason I want to talk about this today is because this is actually some of the funniest cope I've seen in a long time. This is a whole new line I've never heard before, actually. So check this out.
All right, brand new.
Emerald Apple had pointed out that this game is flopping, and this person says, the game has been out only for a few hours, and what? I'm sorry. Paychecks aren't usually until Fridays anyways.
You're kidding me, right? All right, well, today's Friday. The paycheck hit. Awkward? Okay. Sure. You know what most people do when they go to buy a video game? Most people prepare ahead of time, right? A lot of people will save money. They will like, oh, this game's getting released. Okay, I'm gonna set some money aside and I'm gonna save each month and get the game when it comes out. I can tell you what people didn't do. They didn't do that for this game. I can tell you that much. They're saving up for a different game. I can tell you that much.
People want to stomp on queer stories the moment they can.
Keep coping. Coping.
We just didn't get our paychecks yet. All right, bro. Well, I'll tell you what.
I can't wait to spend all my money for this game.
Today's Friday.
My God, dude.
Let's see how the player count does today. I have a strong suspicion it's going to
No. Paycheck hasn't hit till the evening, you fool.
Even worse than it was yesterday. But okay, go tell us how the...
Actually, paychecks don't hit till Saturday or Sunday. Maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday? Guys, I think the game is just cooked.
Modern audience is going to support this game
over
once y'all get your paychecks in on Friday. Sure. The code continues in the reply.
These people come up with some of the weirdest stuff, don't they?
Guys, check these out. It released on a random Thursday. Let's give it time. Dang. And the OP's like, exactly.
This is sad. This is just kind of sad to witness, bro.
The other person says,
this is so sad.
It was also dead in the middle of the workday in North and South America. Some of us have jobs, lol. OP's like, yeah.
Yep, these are real people,
Even
bro.
if they want to defend this game so badly, could they really not come up with like a better defense than the three comments we just read? I mean, that's just such cope.
Dude, people will buy a video game on a random day. It happens all the time. Like, all of a sudden, this one's the exception? Come on. Be real with yourselves. This game flopped. It flopped hard.
It's crazy.
We're going to look it up.
Of course, there were also people calling out the cope in the replies. For example, weird how no other game has this issue.
Literally no other game. See, that's right. I'm a genius. No other game has the issue. They can release any day they want, get a good amount of players getting it. It's almost like getting their paycheck on a certain day doesn't matter. People prepare ahead of time.
I guess we should see a huge uptick in players after Friday, then fingers crossed. The OP says, nothing you say has any meaning to me. Be gone. Yeah, I guess they got offended by that one. And this one's saying, sad, but I doubt it has any chances. The OP says it does. Oh, yeah, it has a chance. Yeah, okay, we'll see how that ages, won't we? You gotta love how the OP...
Keep coping. These people cope so much.
Also tried to make it sound like, oh, people just dislike this game because it's a queer story.
No.
They completely ignore the criticism about the combat being bad, slow, clunky, that the game's filled with bugs, that the game isn't fun, that even people who wanted this game to do well are massively disappointed in the game. But hey, excuses. It's also always a weird thing when you see people defending a game that's objectively bad purely because the game was pandering to them. It's like, could you come off like a bigger tool? Oh, they pandered? I'm going to die on this hill of defending an objectively bad game now. Like, bro, stop unquestionably consuming rainbow capitalism. Try to have some original thought. Stop being used like a tool. That's my advice, at least. Now, if you're out of the loop on this thing, part of the reason why people have been like watching this game so much is because the devs have been completely mask off about how they want to cater to the modern audience with this game. And they even like bragged about having some sort of modern agenda, so to speak.
Don't forget to wish list and note the release date on your modern agenda. The modern audience, the modern agenda. Yeah, I don't think it's working, guys.
Because they got
the vow has been made, the quest begins.
Got mad at another game.
The game, ugh.
Tried to make some snarky response to them. We see how that's playing out now. And then they also previously had bragged about having apparently 100K and then 200K.
Happy release day. This day is even more special to us because we have reached 250K wishlist. Thank you again for your support. 250. You mean not 250K? I mean, I think they threw on a few extra zeros there at the end, right? I think the K is a misspelled. They meant 250, not 250,000, right? Like, so 250,000 wish list, but only 400 max P. So may add it up, in my opinion. You never know these people.
And I instantly saw that. I'm like, yeah, right, dude. There's no evidence of this. The information's not publicly available.
Well, I tell you this, what is publicly available, and that's the Steam charts. And that tells me a completely different picture.
Never provided evidence of these 200K wish lists. And excuse me, it was actually 250K. So even more to my point, then that's even worse. It's even worse look for them. Oh, we have 250K wish lists.
And nobody bought it.
Barely breaks 400 concurrent. Yeah, okay, GG. And so we get responses like this now from Arc509 saying, no one is ever going to care about your game if the only marketing you did for it was starting a fight on Twitter. Now, when you look into the developer studio behind this game, Sedlio, they say they're a small new game studio made of an international team of AAA veterans.
Oh. I bet.
Huh, where have we heard that before recently? And Sedlio makes 1348 Ex Voto. They have 15 people working at the studio, apparently. How the heck do you have 15 people work on that and it ends up being what many people who played it are calling a quote-unquote unfinished buggy mess, essentially? Oh, wait, these are people from the AAA industry. Okay, yeah, that checks out. And so as gamers continue to support indie games more and more, and the AAA industry continues to crumble because of their own actions, we see more and more people from AAA leaving and trying to LARP as if they're indies. But
like that one new game, what is it called? Slay the Spire 2. That came out. That thing did bunkers, by the way. If you guys want to know the difference of like a game that actually people play and that are made for people that play video games. Excuse me? Oh my god. Yes. Slay the Spire 2. Prime example. Make a game for an audience that plays video games that will play your game. Wow. A crazy strategy. Make a good game. No agenda, just fun. Dang, dude, these are some good numbers. People love it. It's Friday. There's just nobody. People have stuff going on. How is the number this high? Somebody's lying. All jokes aside, come on. That's the difference. That's the difference. Make a good game. Wow. As simple as that.
But of course, it's the same sort of people from AAA doing the same sort of stuff they were doing in AAA, albeit now on a smaller budget. Even so, you got to wonder how these people even had the budget to have like a 15-person team working on this. Pretty suspicious stuff, isn't it? It reminds me of Dustborn in a way. Remember Dustborn? That game was complete modern audience slop, and it turned out that they were actually getting government funding. This is the case oftentimes with these sort of games. They get some sort of like DI grant, or maybe an ESG capital firm that supports them. Now, I'm not saying that's the case for 1348. We found out that some of that was the case for Dustborn, so I'm making that comparison. Maybe 1348 has a similar thing going on. I don't know. Nevertheless, that is the 1348 Voto situation and some of the most hilarious cope I've seen in a while. Let me know what you think about all that. Appreciate ya. I'll see you next time.
Yep.
You guys might.
Yep. Go check out Hero High the GOAT. He makes some of the best content, some of the best out there. Honestly, I love watching his stuff. I'm gonna pay attention to the Steam charts of the game over the weekend because I think we might see a slight boost. And dude, it might hit 500 players instead of 4. That might be crazy. Anyway, I am gonna pay attention to it on Saturday, Sunday. So go check out Hero High. Have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all later. Peace out. Goodbye.